Good evening. Hello. How are you doing? Welcome to Mindfully Crocheted. My name is Mara, and I am just doing a pop-up live because I need to work on my poncho, and I just figured I would sit here and do it. And if anybody wanted to come in and keep me company, that would be cool. But anyway, thanks for those who are coming in to watch, and for those who might be catching me. Anyway, I hope you are doing well. I'm just going to be kind of quietly crafting unless anyone comes in. Oops, my yarn is catching up. Well, anyway, if you are here and you feel like chatting, then feel free to type in what you have going on tonight. And for those of you that are observing from the quiet of your beds, I hope that you are having a good night and a good weekend. This is for my Zen observers. I've been working on this poncho for about a month now. Just been a busy month. And so I just figured I would, instead of going to bed, which I probably should do, I would just work on this poncho, see how much I could get done. I'm getting pretty close. Good evening, Lydia. How you doing? I know that you weren't feeling well. Are you feeling better? Hey, Laura. Oh, no. I think I'm trying to remember if I did my Wordle today. Did I do my Wordle today? I will do it before bed if I haven't done it. Seeing Laura makes me think of Wordle. Anyway, the poncho that I'm working on is a lot of bobble stitches, but anyway, I'm enjoying it. I just wish that I was done already because I have been working on it for a while. You're not 100%, but you're feeling a little better, Lydia. I'm glad to hear that. Hey, Q Linda, how are you? Just decided to kind of pop on tonight and just do a little bit of crochet. Some of my other lives, there's so much going on. Like when I go live with Carrie on Tuesdays, it's not my live, but on her live, it's all about monitoring bingo. And then on Sunday nights, I'm usually managing chat on my weekend wind-up. And so tonight, I just thought it would be really relaxed to come and actually crochet, get a little bit done. So everybody been having a nice weekend so far? Today, I went to the Oregon Zoo, and I haven't been there since, I think, 2019. It was really nice. It wasn't too hot of a day. It was kind of overcast. And so we saw a lot of animals were out. It was great. Not so hectic. That's good. If you guys would like, you are welcome to type yogi to get a mindfulness quote. You can also type in animal facts if you want to get an animal fact. Or if you're just hanging out, then you don't have to do anything. Hello, Michelle J. Nice to see you. How are you doing? Lydia got a mindfulness quote. Even a crochet project of 1,000 rows starts with the first one. That's so true. Hello, everyone in chat, says Michelle J. And Nightbot welcomes you in. So the poncho that I'm working on, it has a lot of bobble stitches. And so whenever I finish it, which hopefully is sooner rather than later, I've been writing the pattern down as I go because this is my very first design. Then I'm going to get it all typed in. And I'll probably have a couple people test it out for me. But if you don't like bobble stitches, you won't like this poncho. It is bobble stitch heavy. Let's see. So just gonna put, you can, aside from yogi, you can type in animal facts for a random fact about my favorite animals. So what time is it where you all are? For me, it is just about 10 o'clock. So on my poncho, I'm currently on round 29, and I'm thinking that I probably won't go beyond like round 31 or 32. Michelle says, I'm definitely not a bobble stitch fan. I understand. It's a love-hate relationship. I don't mind it, actually. But sometimes if the yarn is a little bit splitty, then your hook can get kind of stuck in the yarn. But I do 4 yarn overs till I have about 9 total loops on the hook. And then I pull through all the loops and then I do a chain 1. So that's this particular bobble. You can do larger bobbles or smaller bobbles, but the one that I decided to use for this is a 4. Michelle says it's about 11 where she is, and it's almost 1 a.m. for Laura and for Q Linda as well. And I think for Lydia, it is, I think Lydia's in Central Time too. So it's going on midnight, right? It's going on midnight. Hello, Brenda. Welcome in. How are you? Got another West Coaster here. Yeah, if you type in animal facts bear, you might actually get a bear fact. You never know. Oh, no space. You want to type it, you can look at my the word right there. It's animal facts all together. So if you want, Linda, try that again. So Linda, do you sew? Is that your form of quilt? Or do you make other kinds of quilts? Lydia says, I ordered 2 books from Amazon. One will go to China and myself. I will get them on Tuesday. Oh, cool. That's really neat. There we go. There are 2 main types of slots, 2-toed slots and 3-toed slots. There you go. Hey, Dreamy. Hey, girl. Hey. Doing well, thanks. Hope you're doing good too. I went on a little adventure today with a yarn crawl. Oh, nice. That's cool, Brenda. How are you doing, Dreamy? Are you doing any better? I hope so. I've been thinking about you a lot. There's Bus Stop. He says it's 2 a.m. there. Wait, you're 4? Wait, are you sure? Are you sure it's 2 or is it 1? Double check. Are you 4 hours ahead of me? I do quilts as well as crochet and knit. Oh, very cool. I didn't know that. You know, I'm kind of tired too, but I decided I was going to just do a little bit of crochet on my poncho. Pandas are large, bear-like mammals known for their distinctive black and white fur. I am glad to hear that. Very glad to hear that. Oh, wow. Okay. 2 a.m. All right, then. Aside from the animal facts, hey, Susan, welcome in. Good to see you. Aside from animal facts, you can also get a mindfulness quote. Ah, not bad. I've almost done a whole side. Anyway. Hello, Jessica. Good to see you. My son just got home from work. Here we go. Here is another mindfulness quote. Even a crochet, wait a minute. Repeat. That's a repeat. Sorry about that. Try again. Maybe it'll give you a different one. Oh, thank you, Jessica. Yeah. Yes. Thank you for saying hello to each other. Today we went to the Oregon Zoo and got to see all kinds of animals because the weather was pretty cool today. I mean, it wasn't cold, but it was cool. So a lot of the animals were out, and that was nice. Got to see the polar bears and the lions, and well, we got to see an elephant and ring-tailed lemurs and orangutans. I mean, we did see, oh, the giraffes. The giraffes were out. That was very cool. I'll put my crochet down for a second and show you the giraffes. I think giraffes are one of my favorite. Oh, and we got to see flamingos. There were lots of flamingos and the giraffes. The Oregon Zoo is really a large zoo. And we were there for about 2.5 hours and we didn't get a chance to see all of the animals. Oh, there's the one elephant that we got to see. What else? Oh, and there were saw the panda bears. And this was the most gorgeous flower I think I may have ever seen. I think it's like a dahlia or a mum. Oh, I can do an identification on it. And then I'll tell you. Oh, it's a zinnia. Well, there you go. All right. It is gorgeous. It's like flower blooming within a flower. Isn't it cool? And yes, it really is that pink. Anyway, I had fun. It was nice. I went with my niece and my great niece, as my great niece will be moving into college tomorrow. And so we got to hang out together for a few days before she moves in. It was really nice. So I know oh, you're freezing. I am sorry, Bus Stop. Do you have a warm sleeping bag? Do you have your warm sleeping bag? I follow Big Cat Sanctuaries. You love tigers? Oh, nice. Very cool. I found some yak and silk roving as well as a camel and silk blend. Both are super soft on your yarn crawl. Very cool. Okay. Hey, Chris. Welcome in. Good to see you. There we go. Hopefully I didn't miss too much. Let's see. Very pretty. Yeah, that is a beautiful flower, is it not? Yeah, I just thought it was so cool how like there's these little yellow blossoms in the center of this vibrant pink. Loved it. Okay. Is that in Canada? Like Nova Scotia? I mean, is it? Because if you're 4 hours ahead of me, then I'm wondering if you're like on the far eastern side of Canada? Question mark. I'm working on my poncho. I'm designing a poncho. I'm on round 29. It's called the Fiddleberry Poncho. I'll hold it up for you in just a second. And I've been working on it for a few weeks. I was hoping to be done, but it's just been really busy for me since school started. Really, it's been busy. So anyway, but I'll hold it kind of close so that you can see it. And I use a lot of bobble stitches. The yarn is by Thriss. It's full spectrum yarn. Wow. All I had to do was lift it up and then I lost my place. All right, let's see. Okay, there we go. Nope. All right. But it's getting there. It's getting there. It's an island. It's an island. Oh, okay, cool. Thank you, Laura. There you go. A different one for you this time, Lydia. With each stitch, let your worries unravel and your creativity flourish. Excellent. So yeah, maybe tomorrow, maybe by tomorrow, we'll see. We'll see how much time I get to work on this tomorrow. And I'm trying to decide what kind of border finishing round to do on it. Yes, thank you, Susan. She is reminding everybody to hit the thumbs up. I know it's kind of a small crowd tonight, but I just figured since I was going to be crocheting, I may as well do a pop-up live, but anyway. I can't remember. I have to look at my own instructions because I forgot. Glad I'm writing this down because you know. Okay. Repeat down. All right. I wasn't sure if I was supposed to put a bobble stitch in this last chain space or if I was supposed to put a double crochet. I think it's a bobble. Prince Edward's Island. Okay. Does anybody have big plans for their Sunday? Hello, Angela. Yes, I got a notification that your package was delivered. Thanks for popping in and letting me know. Oh, I'm so sorry. They messed up. Like I typed in your address, I put in your name, Um, and then when I went to pay for it, they converted it over to me. They changed it to my name. And I tried to find a phone number to them, and I was like, no way are they mailing this to me. And so I tried to cancel it. Oh my goodness. And then I finally got a reply by email from their customer service that they had corrected the address. And I was like, okay, but they didn't correct the name on there. So I apologize for that, but I'm glad that you got it. I hope that you don't start getting mail for me there. Oh, goodness. I guess I shouldn't be surprised. Possibly heading to Tahoe for the last day of the yarn crawl. Oh, very cool. I haven't been to Tahoe in so long. Trying to remember the last time I went to Lake Tahoe. I don't know. Well, how's the weather in the Tahoe area? Good night, Angela. You take care. Just working on your Halloween dreams blanket. Ooh, very cool. It's awesome. I know I'm starting to think about Halloween now that we're getting to the end of September. And I was noticing today that some of the leaves are changing colors here in the Portland metro area. That is one thing I like about living in Oregon, is that we definitely get all the seasons. We get a nice summer, we get all the color changes for fall. Sometimes we get snow in the wintertime. And then we get a nice spring with all the spring bloom. I love it. What is your favorite season? Probably because my birthday is in fall. I think fall is probably my favorite season. Yeah. Same with Culinda. Should be in the mid to upper 60s tomorrow. Cool. Thanks for coming over. I was actually going to go to bed after I left your live, and then I was like, I think maybe I'll crochet for a little while, and I hope you don't mind that I went live when you went live, Robin, because I don't like to do that. Especially when it's one of my friends that are live, but anyway, I hope you don't mind. You've got a fall birthday too. Well, you have truly a fall birthday. Technically, my birthday falls in summer, but because it's September 18th, but Anyway. You're very sweet. Very sweet. Yeah, I'm trying. I am pretty close to, I might be over 1,800 now, but I'm getting there. I appreciate that. Yeah, I think I'm right around 1,800 hours, give or take. Yeah, well, they'll get there eventually, right? And I have another live tomorrow at 7 p.m. Pacific time. So we'll see, going live a couple times a week and just plugging away here and there, here little by little, right? I was watching Crystal from Bag O' Day Crochet. She did a live tonight. And, she's over 900,000 subscribers. That's not my aspirations, but, she had like 540 people, 550 people in her live. But somebody asked in there, if she had any advice for somebody who was starting a YouTube channel. And she said to never give up. And I thought that was really good advice in all areas of life, to never give up. And so I thought that was really cool. Anyway, so, and yeah, it's like one of the things that I said, I actually typed in, have a goal and then work toward that goal, what you want to get out of your YouTube channel. If you're trying to start a YouTube channel or grow your YouTube channel, is really put down your goals and put a time frame to your goals. And for me, I thought, well, hey, if I could get the first level of monetization by the end of this calendar year, and so that is one of my goals. But really, what I'd like to do is to just continue to make myself comfortable in this environment, like to meet people, to get to know myself, to get to know other people. That is really my biggest goal, and to create content that my children can look back on years from now. I think that would be very nice. So let's see. Hey, Jerry, thanks for coming in. It's good to see you. Let's see. Sorry, I skipped some. Susan says, today is my one grandson's 18th birthday. I stayed home because my feet are a bit swollen today. Laura says, my birthday is in spring, but I love fall to see the leaves change. I'm crossed between both seasons. Yeah. Yes. Jerry and Robin were just hanging out over at Robin's. Yeah. Is never give up your slogan? That's cool. I have a scrolled sign that says never give up. Yeah. There was a priest when I first started dating my husband. We went to a church in San Jose, California called Queen of Apostles. And there was a Marianist priest there. And so the Marianist order, they are like followers of Mary as the queen of Jesus's apostles. Anyway, the Marianist priest, Father Jim, he had a big banner made up, and it hung up on the outside of the church. And his slogan was never give up. And so I think many of us that went to that church had this, that became our slogan too. So, being persistent and just having a never give up attitude. My personal belief, I don't know what, I'm not trying to push it on anyone, but my personal belief is that God will not give us more than we can handle. And we just have to never give up, right? Never give up, just persist. So yeah, I liked when Crystal said that on her live tonight. I really liked that because I think it's what a lot of us do. It's having a positive attitude. I have a series called Robin's YouTube FYIs. Exactly. Yeah. Gosh, sorry, my lips are dry. I'm going to put a little lip balm on. I showed this on a previous live, but I bought this Burt's Bees shea and coconut oil moisturizing lip balm, and it's 100% natural. Put that up there. Anyway, hopefully you guys can read it, but it is in all natural packaging that you push up, so it doesn't have any plastics in it, which I think is great. I'm also going to take a drink of water. Because Nightbot said. Okay, Brenda, I hope you have a good rest of your night too. Thanks for coming. All right, back to this poncho. Anyway, I figure at a minimum, I'm going to hang out until I finish this round of my poncho. Pull out more yarn here. Hello, Maribel. Good to see you. How are you doing? I'm just crocheting this evening because I've been so busy and I've just been unable to get to the projects to finishing this project. I was supposed to finish it like more than a week ago, but yeah, this week, busy week. Yeah, so if anybody wants a mindfulness quote, you can type in yogi. You can also type in animal facts to get a random fact about one of my favorite animals. And you can also type in joke. If anybody needs a laugh, feel free to type in the word joke. And Nightbot will tell you an old dad joke. So everybody seems to be doing pretty well. My daughter came up to visit. All of my kids are actually starting school. Their college starts late in September, so they're all starting on Monday. So my daughter's been working down at college this summer, and so same with her twin brother. They go to the same college in Eugene. And she came up and for my birthday on Monday and just kind of spent the afternoon with us. And then she drove back down and we went to dinner. And we had one house guest that has been with us for a couple of weeks, and he left on Friday. Yeah, so he was with us for 2 weeks. And my niece and my great niece came on Wednesday because my great niece is moving into college also here in Oregon tomorrow. And so we've been hanging out the last few days, but yeah, everybody's doing really well. It was my husband's birthday on Wednesday. So our birthdays are 2 days different, although we're 8 years difference in age. But so anyway, we celebrated his birthday on Wednesday. And yeah, it's just been kind of a full week. Here we go. Here is a joke. What biscuit does a short person like? Shortbread? I mean, that really is a bad dad joke. Bad. Even my sheep thinks it's bad. And there is Susan's channel. Pick her up. Yeah. It's been a nice week. So at this point in my shawl, each side has 133 stitches plus the chain 2 spaces in the corners. So all right, let's see. Jerry says, 12 years of YouTube. Here I am getting back into a positive mindset so I can get back to it. Good. Good. I like that. Have a positive mindset. Now, wait a minute. Robin says, LOL. Were you laughing? Were you laughing at the bad Nightbot joke or something else? So here's another joke for Robin. I have the heart of a lion and a lifetime ban from the San Diego Zoo. That's bad. Lifetime ban. I was putting together another kind of database of jokes that are different than the Nightbot dad jokes. And so they have some yarn related jokes and then just some kind of like yarn and crochet memes. So I'm eventually, when I get a little bit more time, I'm going to put on some different jokes than the Nightbot dad jokes. She is cooking on the shawl. Oh, on the shawl. Yeah. Yeah. Gotcha, Jerry. Shawl. Yeah. Yeah, school's going pretty well. We're finally settling into our actual schedules. The first couple of weeks of school, realistically, the first 3 weeks of school have just been the kids kind of getting their testing done to see where they are. The teachers getting into routines and stuff like that. And so now my groups are starting up. This past week, I was working with some kids that are struggling in math. And then this coming week, actually, they finally put together a reading group for me with some struggling readers. So for 3rd grade, so I'm working with 3rd graders that are struggling with reading. And then I'm working with some 5th grade kids a low group and a high group, which is kind of nice. So anyway, just helping those kids out in math and reading, and then also working with some kindergartners that are struggling just to even write their own name. So yeah, and to practice numbers. So I've been working with like 3 different kids, little 5-year-olds that are super adorable. And anyway, that's been fun. So yeah, just kind of settling in a routine. Let's see. Yeah, and that's about it. Just doing my thing. Yeah, I've been tutoring also a couple of days a week. And somebody did reach out to me, and I'm not sure, like, we'll have to see if I can take on more than I'm already doing. And yeah, I might be meeting with another new student for tutoring. For those that don't know, I am also, in addition to working at an elementary school, then I'm a dyslexia tutor or certified dyslexia tutor. But the 2 students that I'm currently working with are not dyslexic, but I'm using the same type of program that I would use for a student that has dyslexia. Oh, there we go. The yarn kind of split. It just occurred to me that I'm gonna double check if I did my Wordle today, because Laura was here. It made me think about Wordle. And wait, wrong application. Beside Laura, does anyone else do Wordle that's here? And did you do your Wordle today? I always seem to do it when it's like the end of the day. I'm not sure why. And I have like the same words. I start with the same words like every time. Not every time, but I've got like a few that I kind of rotate between. Oh, okay. So my first word, I got 1 in the right place and 1 in the wrong place. Huh. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to try another word now. Oh my gosh. Okay. Now I have the one that was wrong. I now have that in the right place. So I've got the first 2 letters right, and I have to figure out 3 more letters. Yeah, me too. Me too. Um, should I play you a lullaby? Let's see. Can we get some music for you? Let's see. Let's see. What does this sound like? Oh, you guys will have to tell me. Can you guys hear that? All right, let's see. Oh, Wordle. It's a word game where you have to figure out a 5-letter word and you get 6 chances to figure out that word. And anyway, it'll tell you, like, you'll type in a word and it'll tell you if any of the letters are in the word. If you get the word, a letter in the right place, it'll be green. And if you have the letter in the wrong place, it'll be yellow. And if the letter is black or dark gray, it means that it's not in the word at all. So based on the letters that you choose, you'll be able to figure out, hopefully you can figure out what the word is by the time you get to the 6th guess, because you only get 6 guesses and then you lose. Laura is very good at it. Yeah. She said, I did yesterday, but not today's. I wait until I'm up for the day and then I play Wordle. Yeah. Cool. Oh, yeah. Is it not already looping? Let's see. Let me go back and look. Oh, I see. Loop the tracks. Gotcha. So if it's gray, is it not looping or is it looping? I don't know. Hopefully it's looping. But if not, if it stops playing, that's fine because it's just for fun. I've never played music during a live before, but StreamYard gives you a few different options and I think that's kind of cool. All right, what should I use as my first word? I mean, my third word here. All right, based on the E not being in the word, and I think this could be a word where there's a Y at the end, so I'm going to try another word. No, it's not a word with a Y at the end. I didn't get anything out of that. Oh, no. Okay. Shoot. I think I know what it is. 5 guesses. Oh, please let it be this word. Whew. Got it. Okay. Got my Wordle done, but it took 5 tries. All right. Wow. So bus stop, if this music doesn't put you to sleep, I don't know what will. Just nice, relaxing, chill. So, Robin, what were you working on tonight on your live? I was kind of listening as I was talking to my niece and my husband. But looked like you were painting on something. Yeah, the Cordal, it looks interesting. I don't know. I think it's nice. It's a challenge. I like to give my brain, a challenge sometime. Hmm, That word, the word from today though, I I probably would not have guessed it because I mean, in addition to it being a noun, I mean, it's also a proper noun, and so that anyway, that's why I think it took me so long. I don't think of proper nouns. Good night, Robin. Thanks so much for coming in, especially after your live. I do appreciate it. Appreciate you hanging out with me for a little while. Yeah, I'll probably be staying on for a little while longer. I've been on almost an hour. I'm hoping to make it all the way around this side, so I guess I better get to work before you all fall asleep, and then I'll be by myself. I know it's late for a lot of you. This yarn I got from Thriss, and it was like 6 hanks of yarn, and it was pan dyed in a knitted blank. And I was thinking that like half of it would have been enough for the poncho, but because I'm doing bobble stitches, it is it's a little bit of a yarn eater, and I'm already on the 4th one of 6. I think this should be enough to finish it. At least I'm hoping that I don't have to dip into another hank of it, but we'll see. Oops, I just pulled out a little bit and then kind of got it knotted up. Hey, me Jane, good to see you. I'm sorry if you said hello before and I missed it, but thanks for coming in. I'm glad that you said something before going to bed, but good to see your name in the chat, and you have a good sleep. I will be back on tomorrow at 7 p.m. Pacific time for the weekend wind-up. Okay. Well, so far I've done 2 sides. Oops. This music is kind of relaxing. Chris says, hi, Jane. Bye, Jane. Good night, Jane. All right, rounding side number 3. If I can get through, if I can get through this, then I should only have about 2 more rounds to go. And hopefully I can do those tomorrow. Okay, Q Linda. It was good hanging out with you for a little bit. Thanks for coming in. And we will catch you later. Little knot. There we go. One more time. One more wrap. Hey, Kelly, you're up late. Did you wake up? Thanks. Thanks for doing that. I appreciate you stopping by. I hope that everybody's been having a nice weekend so far. It's been really nice here. When all of our house guests are gone, I don't know, I'm going to be kind of sad, I think. It's been nice. Our friend that comes up from California to work, he's been, we've been friends for more than 3 decades, and he's like one of my husband's best friends, if not his best friend. And he was a groomsman at our wedding. And anyway, he and his wife are one of our son's godparents. And it's just was so nice having him visit. And he and Mr. Mindful went out walking just about every night together. And so I think when my niece moves to college, and then when my great niece moves to college tomorrow, and then my great niece and my niece goes back home to California, then it's going to be like just Mr. Mindful and I, and our younger son, who's going to be starting school and hardly around. We're going to be lonely. I'm glad that you had a good day. Hey, Joe Speakman, how are you? And Suzanne, you're probably just waking up. Let's see. What are you, about almost 7 a.m., Suzanne? Everybody here is just getting ready for bed, and Suzanne is starting her day. There we go with this yarn kind of splitting again. Come on. There we go. Come on, I see you. Or mine. I'll just start that bobble over. Almost 8. Oh, okay. You're like 10 hours. Oh, wait. Oh, that's right. It's going on 11. Yes. Sorry. It is almost 8. I don't know. I was looking at it like it was only 10 o'clock, but it's almost 11 o'clock here. So yeah, right. Yes. 8 o'clock. Well, good. Maybe you've been up a little while then. Joe, I am working on my poncho that I've been designing. I've been working on this for the better part of a month now, and I am on round 29. Yeah, and I'm a little more than halfway done with round 29, and so it's yarn that Thriss dyed. The colorway is called Fiddleberry. And so the poncho that I'm designing is called the Fiddleberry Poncho. And I'm using a lot of bubble stitches to make it look like berries. So I'll kind of hold it up so you can see the bubble stitches. Anyway, the colorway is gorgeous, and it really does look like blueberries and blackberries and raspberries. So, yeah. And this is the first, like, we'll call it a garment, but the first big project that I'm ever written a pattern for. So yeah, I'm trying to get it done. I was supposed to finish it last weekend, but it was really busy. Been a busy week. But good busy. China, you're up late too. Hello. How are you doing? My goodness. So good to see you. It's almost 8 a.m. Thank you so much. Thank you. I love it too. I'm looking forward to wearing it because now we're getting into fall weather. So when it's done, I should be able to wear it. Well, thank you guys so much. Yeah. And I just woke up. I slept in today. Oh, nice. Well, you know, it's Sunday. You should sleep in on a Sunday. Hey, Noe. We got some night owls and some early birds. And I've just been kind of just hanging out, really trying to get this done. And I figured I could come in and chit chat with a few of you and try to at least get one round done so that tomorrow I have less to do. But for those of you coming in, we went to the zoo today. My niece and my great niece and I went to the Oregon Zoo, and we got to see lots of animals today. And so if anybody wants to type in animal facts, maybe we'll get some facts about some of the animals I saw today. Although a couple, like at least 3 of the 6 animal species that I have in my animal facts thing, they don't have them at the Oregon Zoo. But here we go. Oh yes, I did see otters today. Otters have a pouch of loose skin under their forearms where they store food caught while hunting underwater. That's very cool. I don't think I knew that. Very cool. Wow. Come on, there we go. Sometimes these bobble stitches, I tell you, I have to redo them a couple of times. Oh, no exclamation point. There, I was wondering why your fact wasn't coming up. So just retype that, or yeah, but don't put an exclamation point in and it should work for you. Hello, Cops. How are you? Crossover Paranormal Society. Good to see you. Is it okay if I call you Cops? I know I called you Cops earlier. I just want to make sure that doesn't bother you, but I just kind of noticed that the first letter of each of the words kind of spells out cops. But I don't want to call you that if it bothers you. There we go, Noe. Let's see what your fact is. Whoops, I think I did one too many. Yeah. No, actually, that's right. Okay. No dolphins at the Oregon Zoo, but some dolphin species, such as the spinner dolphin, are known for their acrobatic displays, including spinning and leaping out of the water. I know it probably auto-corrected, but no space after the word animal. It's just all together. Yeah, dolphins. I love dolphins. So I have a tattoo that has dolphins on it. I really just have like one tattoo, and it's dolphin, yin and yang. Oh, everyone calls you that. Okay, good. Well, and I figured I never saw anybody call you that before, so I'm glad I figured it out. That's the little things, simple pleasures. There you go, China. There are more than 300 species of turtles found worldwide. Very cool. Yeah. Yeah, I really like turtles. Sea turtles specifically, but all turtles. One of the, if you guys have heard of follow, it's spelled F-A-H-L-O, follow, and they can be found at myfollow.com. So myfahlo.com. They do animal conservation, and they sell these bracelets that have little animal charms built in. So like this one is the sea turtle. Oops, sorry. Helps if I hold it up so where you can actually see the little turtle. And then each bracelet comes with a little card with a specific animal on there. And so my sea turtle, her name is Brownie, and you can track them. You can see they have a transmitter on them, and it will last maybe up to 2 years. And it gives you a little bit of information about where they found her, and then you can track to see where she's moved. And so they have a bunch of different animals, and sea turtles is one of them. There's also elephants, lions, penguins, giraffe, dolphin, and I just got a dolphin one bracelet as well, but it's not down here for me to show you. But it's pretty cool. It's got purple beads and then a white dolphin, or yeah, I think it is a white white dolphin. One spider and one dragon. Oh, cool. So what color are your tattooed? Are they just like black, or do they have color? When I first got my tattoo, it was just like a black tattoo, and then I went back in and had some blue splashes of water done, and then I had on the dolphin eyes, I had them made like blue. Yeah. So I am working on my poncho. I've been making it for like a month now. I'm really trying to make progress so I can finish it. Maybe tomorrow. But anyway, yeah, it's a poncho that I've been designing called the Fiddleberry Poncho. And it's called the Fiddleberry Poncho because that was the colorway of the yarn that I'm using. And I'm making it, it has a lot of bobble stitches in it, and the bobble stitches are just kind of meant to simulate berries. So it's going to be a poncho that can either be worn, like square across, or can be like point down, kind of like this one that's on the mannequin behind me. Hello, Sarah Thorne. Good to see you. Yeah, early morning, 2:05 a.m. for me here in the Pacific Northwest. It's 11:07. I saw when Llama Mama Kayla talked about those bracelets too. That's where I heard about them, was from, I should have said that. Yeah. I got the information about them from Llama Mama Kayla, and when I saw her video, I ordered my sea turtle right away. And I was actually considering getting a shark because I think sharks are kind of cool too. But anyway, yeah, I got it right away, and I've told, a few people about them, and I've purchased a few as gifts. And yeah, I gave one away as part of a giveaway. So yeah, I really like them, and I think it's a good cause. They're reasonably priced at like $16.95. And yeah. And like I said, each one comes with information about a specific animal, and then you're able to go and track it. Oh, come on. Sometimes the yarn is a little on the splitty side, and so when I'm trying to finish off my stitch, it gets caught up. They're just black. I did them when I was young. Oops, sorry. There we go. But they're a part of me, and I love them. Yeah, it's true. It's true. I know. I actually did think about getting another tattoo of a sea turtle, and then in the shell of the turtle there would be like flowers, and then on a petal of the flower it would have like my kids' names, but I probably won't do it. My husband is not a big fan of tattoos, and I'm getting older now, so I don't know. I have to really think about it because they're super painful, at least to me, very, very painful. Oh yes, you were mentioning the hot air balloons. Looking at hot air balloons and getting ideas for new blankets, like based on hot air balloons, or like a mosaic with a hot air balloon, or just watching the hot air balloons gave you ideas about blankets. Oh Oh, you're welcome. I'm so glad. I almost forgot all about that, but I'm glad that you were able to do it. That's great. Suzanne says hello. Thank you. Sarah says, my 3 tattoos are all black, a dove, a giraffe, and a Celtic design I got when I was in Scotland. Cool. I love Celtic design. I was thinking about getting a Celtic knot. That was another one that I was thinking about getting, like on my calf of one of my legs. But I don't know. Again, too painful, and I'm getting too old. Although there's no designated age, right? Like you can get tattoos at any age, really. Again, I have to think about it. One, they can be expensive, especially if you go to somebody that is reputable and that's you want an artist, and you're paying somebody to put art on you. I mean, and I think it's important that it's done well, and for it to be done well, it's going to be expensive, So, but yeah, I thought about a Celtic knot and the sea turtle. One of the other ones I like is like an orca with, done in that tribal kind of design. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Maybe I'll look it up and I'll show you a picture when I finish this side. That'll be my reward for finishing this side. Yeah. Yours didn't bother you any, huh? Oh, I think because I got it on my ankle and I kind of have bony ankles, so it was super painful. Maybe if I had done it on a meatier part of my body, it might not have hurt so bad. Oh, the outlining. Oh man, so painful to me. Oh, the pattern on the balloons. Yeah. Ah, and Jo says getting her next one in a few weeks. And Suzanne has the same question as me. What are you getting? My twins, they're going to be 22 in November. Both of them have tattoos. I think my son has 2. He definitely has 1. And then my daughter, though, she's got like a cute little avocado on her ankle. And then she's got a sun like right here, and she has a flower on her arm. My son got a tattoo like on his wrist, and it's our initials. He got like my initial, my husband's initial, and his siblings' initials, I think, on his wrist. It does seem like a painful place, but I don't know, like, does anybody have one like right here? I gotta give it some thought. And Jo says, me and my brother and sister will be getting sibling tattoos that will match. It'll be wording. Oh, wow. Sibling tattoos. Cool. I had 5 older brothers, and 3 of them have passed away. They passed away kind of young. My 2 living brothers, I don't think either of them got tattoos. Actually, I don't really think any of my brothers had tattoos. One of my brothers tried to tattoo his own like hand, but it hurt him too much, and so he stopped. There was a couple in bride and groom attire at the event, and they got pictures in the balloon while they were doing the cold air fill. Cool. Yeah, I think so too. I think that's kind of neat. I know my daughter wants me to get a tattoo with her, and I don't know. Just have to think about it. I thought maybe once she was 21, I was like, yeah, maybe when you turn 21, I'll get one with you, but now I don't know. I think I have other priorities of what I want to spend my money on, but I don't know. The two on my ankles hurt. The one on my arm didn't. Yes, the closer to bone, the more it tends to hurt. At least that's what I think. Yeah, I think so too. Certain parts on your body have more nerves in the skin. My spider on my neck didn't hurt, but my dragon on my lower back hurt yeah. Didn't hurt on your neck? Oh, wow. I always wonder the story behind some tattoos, you know? Like for me, I've always, even when I was younger, we might not have called it mindfulness, but yin and yang. Hey, Christina, welcome in. I just saw your name pop up. My chat started jumping a little bit. But so yin and yang has always, been one of my favorite kind of symbols. And so that's why I like dolphins, and that's kind of, instead of just choosing like a normal yin and yang symbol, I chose dolphin yin and yang. But, so then when I see people's tattoos, I often wonder what the story behind it is. Yeah, it's early morning for you too. Let's see, are you like in the same time zone as Suzanne? Are you after 8 o'clock, Christina? Jerry says, I have ghost flames on the forearm. My sister said she was getting a tattoo also, but weaseled out that day. That's cute. Get a a ball of yarn or a hook tattoo. Yeah. I know, and I think as we get older and our interests change, or events, different events in our life happen, that maybe we would choose different things. Like I think I would choose different tattoos now than I would say 20, 30 years ago. One on my back, on my shoulder. The one on my forearm goes to my wrist, down to almost my elbow. Okay, so it's like a sleeve or a pretty large, yes, 818, yeah. Yeah, people are just waking up. Hello, Jeannie. Good to see you. Oh, okay. Cops is from North Carolina. My daughter wants to have the dragons from the last How to Train Your Dragon. Oh, that would be cool, because they were black and white, right? The Night Fury and the Day Fury or something. I liked the How to Train Your Dragon movies. I just got the second round on the front of my leg completed. Makes 13 for you. Oh, wow. Yes, I technically have 2, but only one really counts because the first tattoo I got when I was 21, and I went with some sorority sisters, and we all got our Greek letters tattooed on our feet. Now some, got them like on this part of their foot, closer to their ankle, but I got mine on the heel of my foot. And so it's hardly there anymore. You can't really see it. It's just like, it almost looks like a birthmark. You can't see the actual Greek letters. So I don't really count that one as a tattoo because it was so tiny. like they were, maybe a little less than a half of an inch tall letters. So yeah, it doesn't really count. I'm a chicken, I guess. And the one on my ankle is, it's decent size. And Jeannie says, I have 16. I got the one on my arm in memory of my mom who passed away not too long ago. My son wants to get matching tattoos as well. He says he wants one that says, I love you, Mama, and I should get one that says, I love you more. Oh, that's cute. I'm an Alpha Phi. Yeah, Alpha Phi. That was the first sorority, or women's fraternity, we called it, but yeah, Alpha Phi. Yeah, it's a cute idea. That's really cute. So Suzanne and Christina, for those of you that are waking up on the other side of the pond, what are your Sunday plans? Alpha Epsilon Phi. Cool. Where did you go to school, Sarah? I went to Santa Clara University in Santa Clara, California, and we only had 3 sororities. We had Alpha Chi Omega, Delta Gamma, and Alpha Phi. So we only had 3, and that's just where I fit. That's just where I fit. My younger son says he doesn't want any tattoos either. Yeah, it is a cool idea, Joe. If you do that, that'll be really neat. If you see the pic on my logo right now, it's a tattoo on my arm. Oh, that is cool. I like that. Yeah. That's neat. That's really neat. For crochet. Wow. Yeah, is it like a granny square almost? That's very cool. Your cooking day. I cook for the week. I also do laundry and clean. Cool. I have a friend who does meal prep on Sundays. I'm really bad about that. Every day at my house, it's like, well, what do you want to have for dinner? I don't know. What do you want to have for dinner? All right, Laura, thanks for hanging out with me. You have a good night's sleep. There you go. Getting something to represent knitting on the other side. That's not a bad idea. Suzanne says, I have household chores on my to-do list today. Yeah, I know. Tomorrow, because we're not quite at Sunday yet. People are saying goodnight to Laura. Yeah, laundry kind of on my list, but we'll see. Sometimes I end up doing laundry on Mondays. Glassboro State College in New Jersey, but they changed their name to Rowan University my senior year. So I have diplomas from both. So it looks like I went to 2 colleges. That's cool. Here we go. Here is an animal fact for Suzanne. There are around 40 species of dolphins, including the bottlenose and the orca, or killer whale. Yes, I've had that fact come up before. Did you all know that killer whales are actually in the dolphin family? We have that conversation, but it is based on what is already prepared, and we add to it if needed. Yeah. Well, my husband is really good. Every time he's at work, he'll call me and say, okay, I'm on my way home. Do you need me to stop for anything? And then I'm like, well, what do you want to have for dinner? That's how our conversation usually takes place. So I'm like, how about you pick up some salad? That's always a good bet, right? Pick up some salad mix. Granny with a heart. I know, I'd like to see the full-size version of that, Jeannie. I do like looking at people's tattoos. Now, I wouldn't ever go up and be like, can I see your tattoos? But, you know, if somebody is like standing in front of me in line or something and they've got a tattoo on their shoulder or whatever, I think it's kind of cool. I'll have a little conversation about it if people are open to, you know, talking about their tattoo, or I'll say, oh, your tattoo is really cool or something like that. Oh, if anybody would like to drop their channel, you can type the word mindful, MINDFUL, and Nightbot will drop your channel for you. I don't know if I have, oh, there we go. And we can make more friends, right? My poncho is making my lap warm. But a lot of hours are going into this poncho. Okay. Noe's channel. Go check her out. And if you think you might already have her, go double check, because sometimes we are, you know, subscribed to someone and then maybe it didn't stick. Here is a mindfulness quote for Suzanne. Crochet is a language spoken with yarn, conveying emotions and memories in every stitch. Your ball of yarn into a heart logo would be a cute tattoo. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'd like that. Yeah. That would be kind of cool. I know. I think my daughter said, "Oh, Mom, you should get your channel name tattooed." I'm like, I don't know. I'll have to think about it. Unless it covered your back. Well, I'm going to have to go check them out. I'm going to make a note. Oh, I temporarily moved things downstairs from my yarn studio upstairs since we have guests staying. And so like, even though I'm in an office, I didn't bring like Post-it notes. But yeah, I guess I could put it in my phone. But anyway, just gonna write your name, Noe. Let's please help Christina get to her next milestone. Go over and check her out. Wow, it's 11:30. I've been on here for like an hour and 42 minutes already. Oh my goodness. All right, well, that's terrible. I can't believe how long it takes to do one side of, one round of this thing. I guess I did kind of stop and do a couple other things and, reading chat and stuff like that. But, oh man, I thought I'd at least get one round done. But I probably would have gone to bed if I didn't do this live. So I'll call it a win. Oh, I know. You know what? I actually have I'm going to do 2 hidden giveaways also. So everybody go check out some of Christina's videos. She's got a hidden giveaway on one of them, and leave some comments in her, in her videos, and maybe you'll win a hidden giveaway. I have doing the same thing as kind of a continuation of Fall Fest, where I'm going to go back, and I told, kind of the same thing, go and watch some of my other videos and leave comments. And I will be doing that. I'll be doing drawings probably later this week too. Good night, Jerry. Thanks for coming. I really appreciate it. Taffy, hey. The hoot owl. Yeah, I'm not usually up this late, right? 11:30. It's not too bad. But I know 7 o'clock is going to come early. I probably actually have to get up earlier than that. 6:30 to get ready for church. So yeah, I most likely won't go beyond midnight my time. So hanging out here for a little bit. How are you, Tappy? Got another little knot in my yarn. Come on. Struggle. The struggle is real. It kind of put itself into a slip knot. All right. So cooking. So Christina, what's on the menu? What's on your menu for the week? I got to see about. That's what I need to do. One of my coworkers, every week, she does. Well, actually, I guess I have a couple of friends that do meal planning and prep on Sundays, and I always like hearing about it. But she makes a menu, and then she goes and shops specifically, so that she doesn't deviate from the plan. She makes a plan about what they're going to have, throughout the week, and then she shops. I don't know what day she does her actual shopping, but she does all the preparation, I think, on Sunday. So anyway. Oh no, you have a bit of a headache? I'm sorry. That's a bummer. With the change in the weather, I think the barometric pressure changed. I had a little bit of a headache earlier, but it seems I had plenty of caffeine, and I think that seems to have helped my headache. Good night, Sarah. Yeah, he has to get up early in the morning, so you're going to try to sleep. All right. Well, good night. It's been nice hanging out with you. Thanks for participating in chat. That's funny. I made a cup of coffee, but it's probably cold now. LOL. Yeah, I know. I think that's why I'm not as tired as I should be for 11:38. Is I went to Dutch Bros. Now I know that not everybody has Dutch Bros, but it's a coffee / caffeinated beverage place. And I got what's called a Rebel. And so it's basically like Red Bull and syrup, flavored syrup. So yeah. Plus my normal 2 cups of coffee with a shot of espresso this morning. So yeah, I have plenty of caffeine. I'm well caffeinated. All right, and here is the animal fact for Suzanne. Despite their slow pace, sloths are fascinating creatures with unique adaptations to their environment. Very cool. All right, so we've got meatloaf, chicken parmigiana, baked chicken with rice and veggies, smoked sausage with peppers and potatoes. I leave one day for a quick meal like pizza or something, and I have leftovers for lunch each day. Very cool. I like that. All of that sounds good to me. When I had just had my younger son, the people that we bought our house from made a meal for us, and it was an Italian meatloaf that she prepared in a crock pot. And so it was seasoned with all the Italian seasonings. It had marinara sauce in it, and it had Parmesan cheese as well. And then it was slow cooked in a crock pot. And then I had to get I was like, can you please give me the recipe for that? And then for years afterward, I would make it. I love meatloaf. The meatloaf, it wasn't my mother's meatloaf. My mom's meatloaf, she would put like ketchup on. Ketchup dollops. Yeah, wasn't a big fan of meatloaf. And then she would have big chunks of onion in it. And I like onion, but I like it diced up really small, and I don't like it to actually have a crunch at all to it. So she would sprinkle like fresh onion on top of the meatloaf, and I did not like that. But anyway, I like meatloaf if it's Italian meatloaf. Yeah. I did. I went to the Oregon Zoo today. Oh, that's right. And I said when I finished that side, I was going to go, what was I going to look up? Don't tell me. I'll think of it. I was going to look something up and I forgot. Oh, the tribal orca. Yeah. That's what I meant. You know, something like that. That or a sea turtle. I really like that design. I think it's very cool. Yeah. I don't know. Very cool. This one's really neat looking. It's kind of blurry, but I think it's neat. It's like breaching the water, you know? Sorry, tipping it the wrong way. There we go. I cook mine down before I put them in. Yeah. That's a great idea. Kind of like saute the onion a little bit or something. Anyway. There's some pretty neat ones in the Google search. But yeah. You know, I figure I could do like a temporary tattoo of it, right? I've got a little fiber on my. But yeah, but at the Oregon Zoo today, I saw flamingos and the giraffe. The weather was cool, so a lot of animals were out, which I thought was great. We got to see so many animals. Here's the ring-tailed lemur. This one was kind of far away, but we did catch one elephant. The polar bear. Taffy says, I was never a fan of meatloaf, and I think it was the ketchup that I didn't like, and I like it, so it doesn't make sense. I like it with Tracy instead. I'm not sure what that means. There's this really cool sculpture at the zoo of the polar bear. I thought that was really neat. Take care, Christina. Thanks so much for coming and hanging out for a little while. I appreciate it. It's good to see you. Enjoy all your meal prep and your laundry and your cleaning and everything that you have to do today. Yeah, I know. I think they're really cool. I like that design. It's really neat. Now, this flower that I saw at the zoo today, it's a zinnia. It was so gorgeous. Vibrant, hot pink with the little yellow flowers in the center. It's like flower blooming within a flower. Isn't that cool? And then some sunflowers. Oh, yeah. King Julian, the lemur. That's funny. Yeah. I am a member of a giraffe group, have been since April had yeah. Yeah, that was a big deal. Everybody was watching April on the giraffe cam or whatever, the baby giraffe cam. Yeah, this sunflower was really neat. And there was a couple of bunnies. They were facing the wrong way, but there was a couple turtles I took a video of. Oh, and then here's the otters. They were kind of laying in their little cubby hole. I love otters. Oh, and the bald eagle. There was a bald eagle. It was just on the other, I mean, like literally it could have pecked my hand if I reached out. And yeah, it was fun. And there was a bear. Right now it's just drinking water, and then in a second it's gonna turn and you'll be able to see it. There you go. There we go. He was just waking up for the day. That's cool. Yeah. And then we also saw the mountain goats. I couldn't believe how white and clean they were. I think they must have given them a bath and then like shaved the lower part of their legs or something. They were very well groomed for mountain goats. Anyway. Yeah. Yeah. Aren't the colors amazing on that flower? I don't know if I've ever seen a more beautiful flower. So cool how like the center blooms differently than the outside. Really neat. That would be really neat. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I'll have to look it up. That would be really cool. Yeah, no, he says, "Hey, bear." Yeah, they were so close. And I didn't realize that eagles are similar to owls in that they can turn their head like 200 degrees, like literally its talons were like this, and I was looking at the back of its head, It just was like, at first I thought it was just facing away from us, but no, it was facing toward us. Its body was toward us, but he turned himself, like he turned his neck like the opposite direction. It was really neat. Oh, yeah, I was telling them it's a pretty big zoo, but of course I didn't tell them that until we were like already walking into the zoo. But the Oregon Zoo is really big. And we did not get to see everything. We paid for parking for like 2 hours and 45 minutes because we were just going to go for like a couple of hours. But we should have done like 3.5 to 4 hours, and then we would have really been able to see everything. We did stop and we took a break for lunch, and that probably took up, a half an hour or something. So yeah, We really didn't get to go looking to see where all the elephants were. We didn't get to see all the cats. We also missed the rhino. There was a rhino, but I think if we had waited, it probably would have moved into view. But yeah, we didn't get to go see we got to see the polar bears from the upper level, but they also have a lower area, I think, where you can go, and when they go in the water, you can see them swimming, but we didn't make it for that. Anyway, but it was still great. We saw a lot. We saw a good amount, and I really enjoyed it. Well, I am going to give like a 10-minute warning or 9-minute warning that I'm going to end at midnight my time. So if anybody wants any final jokes, mindfulness quotes, animal facts, or you want to drop your channels, please feel free to do so. You can type yogi for a mindfulness quote, Y-O-G-I. You can type animal facts all together or a random fact. You can type in the word joke, J-O-K-E, to get a Nightbot dad joke. And then finally, if you want your channel dropped, you can type mindful to get your channel dropped. But yeah, feel free to do that. I really appreciate everybody coming and hanging out with me on a Saturday night. I know this is not a big party, but it was still pretty fun. When I came on to my live, I really didn't expect to be here for 2 hours. But it's been fun, very relaxed. Whoops. Nope. Wrong. There we go. Goodness. All right. Nightbot says, I used to think I was indecisive, but now I'm not sure. That one's cute. I like that one. And here is a bear fact for Taffy and Noe. Bears have been featured prominently in mythology and folklore across different cultures. Good night, Taffy. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. And here is a mindfulness quote for Suzanne. Compassion is the constant act of giving oneself to others. That's true. All right. A few more stitches here. It's like third or fourth knot in 2 hours. I have to stop pulling out yarn like this. All right. For those that came and just have been observing from their Zen gardens, thanks so much for coming and hanging out. And anybody who catches any of this on the replay, although not sure why you would, but if anybody watches on replay, hey, thank you. I appreciate that. Tomorrow evening, I will be live again at 7 p.m. Pacific time for the weekend wind up. And hopefully I will either finish this poncho if I haven't already, or I will show my finished poncho and then I will do something else. So I've got my fingers crossed that on the weekend wind up tomorrow, I could actually do something different. If not, I will wind up this project, and I think I will stay live until I'm done. I was hoping that I was going to finish this round, but it's really taken a while. Obviously, the bigger it gets and the closer I get to being finished, the longer it seems to take. The sex of turtle hatchlings is determined by the temperature at which the eggs are incubated. Very interesting. Well, and Suzanne is just doing all the things. What do prisoners use to call each other? Cell phones. Wah, wah. That's funny. Very funny. Cell phones. Very cute. Yes, you are. That's cute. I'm letting Nightbot work. That's right. He gets paid the big bucks, you know. Yeah. Nightbot usually does a pretty good job. He's good at his job. Although bad at jokes, he is good at his job. Well, it's been kind of cool to have the music playing too. Have you guys gotten annoyed of the music? Do you even still hear the music? Thought that was kind of nice. Let me go over there actually and turn that off. Let's see. How do I turn it off? There we go. I just deselect it. Yeah, it's just been kind of mellow music playing in the background. That was nice. Okay, one last bad joke before you go. That's right. Okay. Nightbot says, I wear a stethoscope so that in a medical emergency, I can teach people a valuable lesson about assumptions. I wear a stethoscope so that in a medical emergency, I can teach people a valuable lesson about assumption. Oh no. Don't assume that somebody's a doctor just because they wear a stethoscope. Oh, cops, thanks so much for hanging out. I hope you guys got a lot done in the meantime. And that's funny. Yeah, the music was pretty pleasant. It just was, maybe that's why I was crocheting so slow. Actually, it's fine. Yeah, I'm going to do that again. I think, some night if if there isn't really anyone live, then I might just come on for another late night crochet along, or whatever you're doing, watch me crochet. And yeah, it was really nice. See, Chris, I didn't know that you were still here. He says, I just turned it down so I can barely hear you. It helps with the music for me. Oops, sorry. I don't do music, but some like it. Okay, well, I'll keep that in mind. Yeah. Sorry. I know, you know what? I'll just have to lower that music just a little bit more, especially if I'm talking or whatever, but at least it's instrumental. I could never do, yeah. At least it's instrumental. Can't really do the music with lyrics in it. All right, I think I'm going to do one more double crochet, put my stitch marker in. Yeah, because I still have all this length to go to get to the end of the round. So that's going to have to be tomorrow. But anyway, thanks again, everyone, for hanging out. I really appreciate it. And yeah, Suzanne says, good night, sweet Mara. I hope you'll have a good night's sleep. Yeah, I will. I'm starting to feel tired now. That caffeine is wearing off. So I'm going to do one final mindfulness quote and bid you all good night or good day. Let's see, here we go. Crochet offers a haven of tranquility where you can escape the chaos of the world and find solace in creativity. All right, everybody, take care and be kind. Yes, thank you. Thanks, Chris. Take care.